Oh, we here. Oh, we are here. Ooh, we here. We are here on another Wednesday. This is a Wednesday special edition.
Special edition Wednesday night.
For Grown Man Conversations. They're pouring a little something in their glass.
We are
getting
ready
back
to talk to y'all.
This camera's got my skin looking nice.
I know.
What's
up about these cameras in here?
Let's see there. Peace and blessings to you all, beautiful people. I miss saying that.
I know.
Used to come on every day saying that. Peace and blessings to you all, beautiful people. You know what this is. You know who this is. All right, Grown Man Radio starts right now. But Grown Man Conversation starts right now.
And it's still Grown Man Radio, baby.
I'm one half of the co-hosting team for the podcast, and I go by the name of ToneX. This man claps for that, ladies and gentlemen. And would you like to introduce yourself?
I would. I'm the other half of the co-hosting team, and I go by the name of Y2Sq.
Tonight, family, we got a dope show lined up.
Yes, we do.
Tonight's show is about stories. It's about triumphs, trials, tribulations, overcoming obstacles, coming through and enjoying life, having an attitude of gratitude. My mother used to sing a song in her church, and it was Count It All Joy. And it took me a long time to understand what did she mean, count it all joy. And what it meant was you can't cookie cut God. You can't pick and choose when to use your faith. Right. If you got $100,000 in the bank and you applauding God for that, you applauding when you got negative 100 in the bank. Right. If everything is going good and you loving him for that, if everything start going bad, you better love him from that, because it's all about the experience and it's all about the breakthrough. Yeah. How you come through is your breakthrough. And tonight, that's what we're going to talk about from different perspectives. And we got one of my favorite people on the entire planet here tonight. I'm so mad because I was peeking in bags. And I said, I know she done bought a man some of that vegan mac and cheese.
You know I did.
I'm about to fall out this chair. Mac and cheese. Give me some clap for that. Fun clap for that mac and cheese. This is one of our favorite people. Vegan chef extraordinaire, can make anything taste good.
Anything.
Shoestrings. Okay? And Pop-Tarts. She can make it into a vegan dish and you wouldn't even know the difference. She had me eating one night and I thought it was whiting and it was some damn mushrooms. So this is Chef Jewel. Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome
in the building.
Yeah.
Okay? And we're glad that you're here.
We are.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Okay, got the hair flowing.
I know, she got a little Diana Ross on today, baby.
Got Indian in the family, little Cherokee. So, we just want to start it off and ask you, how you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing.
Good.
Amazing.
Okay. Good. Why are you feeling amazing?
Because, like you said, I came through. I came through.
You have an amazing story too.
When you meet, you know, like, and that's so crazy what you just said. I'm like, you said count it on joy. Like, it is. Like, it may be something that hurt, but when you get through it, you're like, oh, you know, God knows what's going on. He already knows what's going on. He know what needs to go on. So, you know, you just got to go with it and figure out, you know, how you
gonna navigate through it.
I agree.
And having that faith. Yeah. And trusting the process and trusting in that faith.
Yeah.
And we're also, I forgot to mention when we first started, but we're going to give a chance because a lot of people have been very upset that you were not able to say goodbye over the air from being on V101.9. And even
Natalie.
Yes, what's up, grown gang? So we actually have a number that you all can call in tonight. And anyone who wants to call, we'll have a little segment as we get toward the end of the show. But you all can call up. You can ask questions. We can talk about it. And I have been so overwhelmed and my heart is so full from all of the love that has poured out, all of the support behind ToneX. I knew that he did amazing things in the community. I knew he touched people in the community. That's one of the reasons why I love him. But to see the outpour of love and support, to see and read
Hank.
through your messages, I mean, we were both crying. We were both, honored that you all think of him, still think of him, and support him that way. So please continue to do that.
I cry a lot. And what I understand is the eyes are the windows to the soul. And when you cry, you are cleansing your soul. It's cute to try to hold back tears if that's your thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But you should let them flow because it's a rejoicing energy. And emotions is energy that wants to be felt.
Yeah.
And a lot of time we try to sweep them under the rug.
Yeah.
Or we try to move them, but I don't.
You shouldn't.
If it hit me in Walmart,
That's
and I'm walking around Walmart watery-eyed because that's how it happens. And the older I get, the more I understand it's a blessing to let it happen. When someone can touch you in a way that you have that kind of feeling, that is what you call a connection.
Yeah.
And I would have never thought, if I had the biggest ego in the world, I would have never thought that the love that you are showing me is a reflection on how you feel about me, what I did for you on air and off air, and the connection that we have. I would have never thought it in a million years. And it's a beautiful thing. It's not even the ride or die scenario.
Right.
Yeah.
It is the support scenario.
Yes.
Support is everything. From the phone calls. My phone died the other night. Not because it was not charging, but because it wasn't getting a chance to replenish the charge.
Right.
Between DMs, between emails, between phone calls, between text messages, comments on my video on Instagram. And Yolanda said, you got to go back and you got to answer every video.
She said that.
Every comment. And I would try to answer, but then I'd sit the phone down and come back in 15, 20 minutes. There's 25 new comments. I told Yolanda the other night, I'm not going to stay up to no 1, 2 in the morning answering these comments. Yolanda said, but you got to do it.
You got to. That's the people.
That's the people.
And when the people show that kind of love and pour that kind of love, and they take time to make a comment and give us a well wish and send a prayer and let them know how much you enhanced and you touched their lives, you better talk back to those people.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
They need that.
Hold on. I got to interrupt the show. I know that ain't. I know that ain't. I know it's not, Yolanda.
You know it's not where?
Hold on a minute.
Where?
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Now listen.
Right.
Leo.
But that's what it's about. That kind of love and that kind of support. And that's what lets me know and everyone else know your impact in this city.
Yeah.
And
you
go ahead, Mama.
In a big way. You support. You don't. It's like you don't change, no matter where you at. You're the same.
The wise man does not get moved by praise or by scorn. You keep it even keel.
Yeah.
If you the captain of a ship and the storm accelerates your energy, the ego takes over and tells you you can maneuver the storm. If the storm dissipates your energy, the ego takes over and tells you you're not going to be able to make it. But if you can stay even keel, keep your ego in check and move with your soul that's connected to your heart,
Right.
then you can hear things better.
Yes.
You can see things better.
Yes.
You can feel out things better.
Yes.
And all I've ever wanted to do since I got on radio in 1997, they called me the People's Champ.
That's right.
Yes.
But all I've ever wanted to do was show love to the people.
Yeah.
That's right.
I never was a corporate America antics enthusiast. I am the last of a dying breed.
Yeah.
Like the dinosaur.
Right.
That is a alpha male, black man who does not kiss ass,
Come on, Mel.
who speaks truth to power,
Yeah.
who's comfortable in his own skin, and who also puts truth on those in positions of power. When you do that, you can sleep at night.
You can.
When you understand how it's set up, what would I always say on the air? If you don't own it, you can't run it.
Right.
My name ain't on the outside of that building.
No.
So I ain't got nothing to do with what goes on the inside of that building. When I'm there, I'm doing my best for an allotted amount of time. And I understand I'm doing my best because it's a reflection not on me, but on the company.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm smart enough to understand that. But as Yolanda would always used to say, I carry everything in a backpack. Ain't got no pictures up. Ain't got no certificates on the wall. Because if they ever come in and say we're moving in a different direction, I can put all my stuff on my back and walk out the door, which is what I had to do
Which is what
last
happened Friday. After, and this is what the crazy part was about. I actually was talking to my brother Marathi earlier today. Marathi put a beautiful post to me up on Facebook, and I reposted it. And I said, you can't fool the people. And basically, he was talking about the impact that you made in the city. But, dang, I hate when I do that. I was bringing it around.
Keep going, Mama. Everything you're saying
I
is
know, to
positive.
bring to a thought. I was bringing it around to make a point
You said
about...
the impact I had on the city.
Yes. And, dang, I can't remember what it was.
Well, maybe to come back to you.
Yeah, it's going to come back
When
to
I
me.
say, Chef Jewel, I'm the kind of person, if you got a problem with me, I don't know it.
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
Because you haven't taken the time to let me know you got a problem
You
with
didn't
me.
address it.
Now, there is a grown man quote of the day, and I'm going to keep those going because I understand the impact that they had on people.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get it when people would stop me in Walmart and say, that grown man quote that you said the other day, listen, I was going through it, and I knew you was talking right to
And
me.
it hit home.
Yeah.
And I used to tell him, you hear the quote, but I'm talking to myself. But you get a
Come
chance.
Every time.
No,
You get a
every
chance
time.
to hear it. That's
Every
for
time.
me.
It's for me.
Right.
When I would say,
Right.
I don't know who
But
needs
I
to
am
hear
you.
It
this.
is.
I am you though.
Right.
That's exactly
So
right.
we mirror each other.
Right.
If you don't see yourself in another person,
Mm-hmm.
then you don't have love for self. There are no strangers,
Mm-hmm.
only reflections.
Mm-hmm.
Mirrors.
It don't matter the skin tone.
Nope.
If you don't see yourself in another person, you're not going to be able to experience love for self or that other person.
Right.
If you don't take the time to let me know you have a problem with me, then I walk oblivious
Right.
Yeah.
to that energy, and I think you don't.
Because you're on a different frequency.
Even
Yeah.
if I know you do, no one would ever know it.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you it's people that I talk to, and I know they have negative energy towards me. But see, a positive
You can
10
feel it,
in
yeah.
math,
But you
a positive 10 in math plus negative 7 is positive 3. The positive number overpowers the negative.
number.
Yeah.
So you have no choice
Yeah.
but to be a part of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You see?
You know how to transform the energy of the room. You can tell when it's something. You can walk in a room and feel when it's not right or something's off.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And then you transform it. You overpower it and transform it with the positive.
You can feel that through the air.
Yeah.
Right.
You can feel that through the radio too.
Right.
You can feel that when somebody call you up. You know they calling to win a prize, but you can hear there's something else you want to say.
Yeah.
So I say, hold on a minute. And then I get the information, and then off the air I say, what is it, sis?
Talk to me.
And she said, I just lost my mama, Tom. And these tickets is to her favorite artist.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't never got through. And I don't know how I got through today. And I say, you know how you got through.
Yeah.
The energy that I put out, the universe had you call. I said, get to me first, and you did. You see? And your mama had a hand on it too. You go to this concert, and you enjoy it for 2 people. You enjoy it for yourself, but take your mama with you.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all both
Yeah.
can enjoy it. And when you start talking about mamas, it's over.
Yeah.
Because Yolanda know. I am the president of the DMC,
Right.
the Dead Mama Club.
Oh.
There ain't no manual for it. So when I hear that, I automatically tune in. And I never would have thought the kind of love that I'm getting now, it is overwhelming.
It is.
Tears drop for no reason because of the energy. You should read some of these texts. They are paragraphs on my phone.
Yeah.
You should read some of these emails.
I know it's touching.
And they're fearless emails.
Yeah.
This is how we feel about our guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't care who we got to send it to.
Right.
Exactly.
All the way up the ladder, but you gonna know what you've done to us.
The community.
What you've done to the community.
People rely on you to get through their day.
Listen.
Man, there was a one that he read earlier today to me.
This nigga broke down in the bathroom.
Yes, I broke down
I said,
in the bathroom.
don't you drink another drink. You don't water for the rest. She broke down so heavy, she's scared.
I scared her.
She broke down so heavy, she's scared. But she was like, I don't know what I say, London.
Right.
Go get your
But
mama.
I was crying. I was moved to tears because of how touching it was. So it was tears of joy, but also tears of sadness for those people who look forward to hearing his voice.
Yeah.
Look forward to his grown man quotes of the day.
Yeah.
They felt like that was that part of the day that either motivated them and encouraged them and helped them get through either rough parts, of their day. And that was just so touching to me. But what I was going to say was, Marathi was saying that, it was just so crazy how we celebrated 25 years in comedy on that Thursday night.
Wow.
And had such love in the room. It was a sold out show. And then you go into the station on Friday. The next day.
And they say this your last day.
This is your last day. And
because
far from bitter.
Yeah.
Because you're celebrating comedy.
Yeah.
And comedy is bigger than radio.
Come on now.
Well, the mere existence of who I am is bigger than radio.
Yeah.
I was the one
who
was holding on to radio.
I know.
Because of the people.
Yeah.
I used to tell Yolanda, man, I would have gone a long time ago. But the people.
Had it not been.
During the pandemic, they were sending everybody home.
Right.
Voice track.
He was
people
I was still coming up to the studio every day.
He was coming to the studio he never stopped going to the studio during the pandemic.
Never stayed home.
Because he was like, I can't touch and connect the people. If I voice track, they can't call me in the studio.
Yeah.
Even if they're not winning any tickets and there's nobody doing parties. He was like, people want to be able to call me in the studio.
The best part about this is you can still do your live though.
Absolutely.
Everybody tunes into your live. I could pull up. I ain't even gonna lie. I done had to run errands, going 3 different places, and you on 3 different damn people phones and live. I'm like,
wow.
You watch the Tone too? Oh, you watch really? I'm not making it up. Janie was one of them.
Right.
I pull up.
Janie, that's grown game. That's my sister right there.
Listen, she's my doctor.
Yeah. I know, right?
I pull up. She got the garage open.
Yeah, she
got the hat on.
She ready.
Yeah, she on live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
that's how they do.
That's how they do. Grown gang for life.
Allah says, I want you to rely on me.
Yeah.
In the Quran, it says, I'm your best friend. And you'll find out that no man, no woman, no job, no company or corporation can do what I do for you, but you can't see what I see.
Right.
So you holding on to the people, but the way you're holding on to them is from the confines and the restraints of a company that won't let you really be you.
And the people gonna follow.
You can connect to the people anywhere. You could do like Malcolm. You could put a podium on a corner.
Come on
with
now.
a microphone.
And don't think we won't.
And you can go talk.
Yeah.
And you can generate energy to the people.
Yeah.
How else do you stop in Walmart and sporting goods and be talking to 2 individuals? But when you look around, it's 6 people standing around.
Yeah.
Listening to you talk to these 2 individuals.
Right.
It's a gift. And it's the curse. The curse is not knowing when to get out the house. the house is on fire and you want to save
Everybody.
everybody. Not so they can call you a hero, but because of the love you have for people.
Yeah.
You don't want to see nobody burn up.
Yeah.
But then Allah say, I'll tell you what, you had ample opportunities to jump. I've given you examples of people who have jumped and you still won't jump. So I'm going to push you off the cliff. And Chef Jewel, if somebody's on top of the cliff and they preparing to dive in the water, like in Jamaica where you can dive into the water off the cliff, you sit and look at them and you wait for them to jump because they're preparing themselves. And they hit the water and you're like, wow. But if you see somebody get pushed, you look at them too, but you're looking because you're saying to yourself, they're going to hit one of them rocks.
Yeah.
Right.
They're not
They're
going to
bounce off that rock.
fall.
They're going in that water crazy. We're going to have to go get them. But Allah say, oh no, I'm going to push you off the cliff, but I ain't going to let you hit a rock. And if it's rocks in the water, you won't go in head first.
Come on now.
So it won't be no concussions. It won't be no neck damage. You ain't going to break your leg. And then when you come to the top of the water, all the people on the side going to be looking like,
what happened?
How did
he?
That must have been staged.
Right.
He didn't hit.
And he hit
What?
rock bottom. He bounced back like that.
You don't know who pushed me.
That's right.
And sometimes you need the nudge. So he gave me the nudge. So again, I'm not bitter.
You're better.
I'm better.
Better.
But they could have at least allowed me
Yeah.
And that's the point.
to say goodbye
Yeah.
to people who've been holding me down for 5 years.
Or 20 years. Because think of the people who've been holding you
Since
down before.
1997.
Yeah, 96. He was on the
From
morning
97
show
to
with
2009.
No Limit Larry.
And then I came back from 2017 to 2022.
So you got
That's
people who
17
grew
years.
up. We've seen people out and they were kids when he was
Connected.
on Power 98. And now they're adults and they're like, now I'm listening to you and I'm coming to your shows
Yeah.
and being able to meet you because I wasn't even young enough to come to the comedy shows back then. Man, that's powerful. And you can't stop that. And that's family. And that's true support and real support. And
Yeah.
we really appreciate the city.
And your
really,
family.
really appreciates. And you are.
You real support
Yeah.
and you true support.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we met you, it was your energy. And I was like, man, Chef Jewel is dope.
Yeah.
You know a lot of chefs. Chef Jewel is dope.
She just took to us. It
'Cause,
was just like
she-
organic. Marathi, you know, we
I
took you
love
from Marathi.
Marathi.
I know. Because you look, we took you from when I met you. I was like, oh, Marathi, no, I
And
gotta
certain
have her
people, and
too.
certain people co-sign you
Yeah.
Yeah.
because of who they are. You good money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like if I tell somebody, oh, he good, my nephew good, you should take that up because I'm not going to give them accolades lightly.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to throw them out. The grown man quote of the day that I'm going to do is from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, but there's a subtext that goes with it. And I'm going to put it up on my Instagram after this show.
Mhm.
The tweet from the minister and the subtext. But I want to tell you what the subtext said. Because I showed it to Yolanda. She said, you got to tell them this. The subtext says, just because you say you love me doesn't mean you do, and it doesn't mean that I believe it. And just because you call me Unc doesn't mean it's genuine,
Come on.
and it doesn't mean that I believe it. Because some people know you,
Mhm.
but most people know of you.
Mhm.
And I know the difference.
Mhm.
Deep.
Mhm.
That's
You
deep.
better
You see?
say it, baby.
That's deep.
So you can say, I love you,
I
Unc.
hope they call it.
I love you, Unc. Could just be saying something.
But you love them back. That's the
But I
real.
love you back,
For real.
but I know
That you don't
that
really,
you don't.
really love me.
Because when the pressure get turned up,
Come on
They
now.
can't. They don't
Where
know
you-
what
where
that
you at?
is.
Where you at?
They don't know how to stand.
Oh, but they looking
Can't
though.
find
They
you.
looking and watching. They want to see
And
they
how
saying they
yeah,
love
They
you.
want to see
I
how it
told
go down.
Yolanda,
I understand.
what you will learn in this situation is those who love you because you were on radio,
Right.
and those that love you because you were bigger than radio.
Come on now.
You'll be able to know the difference. If the call stopped, because now you can't get an interview on my show because I ain't there.
Right. Then you
I can't shout out your club because I ain't there.
Right.
I'll know.
Right.
But the calls, the emails, and the texts I've been getting from people physically I ain't never met. And they tell you that.
Yes. I ain't never met you before.
They say, Tone, I've been following you since Def Comedy Jam. It's 1995. You hear the only reason I listen is because of you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me, my mom, my sister grew up on you.
Yeah.
You hear my mother just called today asking about you.
Right.
And
I told her what happened, and she said, come over here after you get off work. It's a real text.
Yeah, that's
Come
real.
over here after you get off work and show me how to delete that station off my phone.
She said, show me how to take the app
they
off
don't
my
know.
phone.
I can't listen. And that's how serious it is.
That's how serious it is.
Drivers. I used to be a driver when I was younger. I used to drive. I used to listen to the radio then. Mm-hmm. And we depend on y'all.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like 8:30. We know this gonna come on. Right. We know this. Like that's, I mean, it gets you through every moment of your day.
Yeah. And they depend on you because
those small quotes, like all those, when you keep a G like that, I mean, come on.
And even though when you had to be politically correct and could not say or
we still knew.
You were able to talk to the community and to the people to let them know, come on now. We know what it is. You know what I mean? But I want to keep talking to you. I want to talk to you tomorrow, so we got to say it this way. We got to talk about it, but you know what it is, and you still spoke the truth. You didn't water it down.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? You spoke the truth, but you did it in a way that, you know, the next day you could be on air.
Intelligent, mindful way. Mm-hmm. And to the people, what you have to understand is, well, he's still talking so good about the company.
Absolutely.
Well, he's still talking in an energy where I'm not bitter.
No.
I'm better.
Yeah.
You see,
you remember better, baby.
You remember when
so much.
You remember when they would have a cop would kill a kid, and the parents would come out and say, all right, if you really want to honor my son, quit all of this looting, quit all of this fighting. And I used to be like, he's so quick to forgive. I don't know if I could forgive that quickly if something like that happened to me. And God say, if something like what happened to you? Are you talking about if somebody physically took away your son's life, your wife's life? Or are you just talking about if something took something away from you that you never saw yourself not having again? Because every parent always sees their child to the end of their death.
Right.
The same way I saw radio.
Yeah.
So when this got taken away, I said, oh, it don't have to be a person.
Yeah.
It could be something that you love so much and you don't see it coming. One day you're off the air saying, inshallah, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
The next day they say you have no obligation to the company. You can go home if you want.
Right.
And
I wouldn't even know how to
then you say to the people, don't send them scathing emails. Don't send them profanity-laced emails. Send highly intelligent emails showing your valued lexicon and get your point across.
Right.
Yeah, because
be sincere and genuine in your words and let the people know how you feel about me. But don't think that I'm trying to crawl back in the same window of the burning apartment building that I rescued the people out of.
Come on now. You better speak.
Don't do that.
You got somewhere to be anyway.
I'm sorry, I just had to say that. It made me feel that.
I love when you
just had to say that.
And so, okay.
I just had to say that, girl.
He said, let me get this right.
I gotta shout some of the people over here that's on
Facebook,
though.
And if you haven't seen the video, go to my Instagram
go to
feed
Instagram or Facebook.
And Facebook and check it out. And then we're going to let you know about the biggest comedy show that I've ever done. When Tupac said this is the realest shit I ever wrote.
Come on, baby.
This is the realest comedy night I've ever done, because what you don't understand is, and I'm giving you the heads up.
Soon to come.
Well, baby, next month.
Okay, great, because I missed it.
But the thing is, if Allah say, hold up, that's what you want to do. You got to wait and listen to what I say I want you to do.
In your spirit, he knows.
So this might be
That's it.
the last comedy show for a minute until I get the direction that I need to go in. And the same way a lot of people say, I didn't even listen to you on Friday, and now you ain't there no more. You don't want to be one of the people who say, I didn't even catch a one-night stand.
Right.
I'm headlining.
Yeah.
And it's called It's Bigger Than Radio.
Yeah.
Stats, March 24th.
Yes.
Tickets go on sale Friday. And I'm going to tell you something. And this ain't boastful. This ain't ego.
Right.
This is what my daddy used to say.
Speaking.
Actual, factual. And Yolanda can attest to it. I went on Instagram Live yesterday. Never had that many numbers on my Instagram. When I put out about the comedy show, just off that Instagram yesterday, the show sold out.
So do you understand?
Somebody came on and said,
do you understand?
you're going to have to
now?
do 2 shows.
Scorpio.
And I said, no, I don't want to do 2 shows. I want to do 1 show, and those that are supposed to be there are supposed to be there. A young lady said, well, damn, Unc, I want to go, but I just bought my tickets to Maxwell. I said, okay, went on live today. Grown Gang. Should I keep it on the 17th or move it to the 24th? Because some people at Maxwell, move it to the 24th.
Grown Gang spoke, so it's on the 24th.
The
March
24th, 8 p.m. It's bigger than radio.
It's bigger than
A
radio.
one-night stand with me, because some people think I ain't funny no more.
Oh, you funny.
They
So,
know.
Oh, what?
We about
A
to
one-night
show 'em.
stand with
Oh,
me.
they think
They
they.
about to
I got
really
some
see.
special
They
guest
say he ain't funny
comedians
no more.
that's got love for me, that's going to come and get the energy right.
Yeah.
And then, who does this? After my performance, it's going to turn into a question
And
and answer period. Because I never got a chance to tell you goodbye on the air. I never got a chance to tell you farewell on radio.
You do it on your
Not
turn.
farewell, like I ain't going
Right,
into the
we ain't-
sunset.
right,
On
we ain't
radio,
going nowhere.
okay? On radio.
Yeah.
But it's better if I do it and I can see
In
you.
person.
In your terms, though.
Yeah,
in
and his
person.
exact and on his terms.
You don't gotta watch. You ain't gotta do none of that. You
No.
I
say
gotta
what
worry
you
about
want.
nobody
No.
saying, hey, you have no obligation
to
furthermore
right.
the
The
company.
Scorpion.
Come on
And
now.
in my mind, I say, but I got an obligation to the
To
people.
the people.
The Scorpion has graduated
Yeah.
to the Phoenix.
Ooh, you
That
better
Phoenix
rise.
from the ashes.
You better rise, baby. And
No, I know what
then
you're
I
talking about.
rise. Let me
You
shout
probably
out.
been red. You
I'm gonna
probably
take it
been
one more
red.
time.
No, that's just
Because
my.
now you're doing Maya Angelou.
I am doing my.
Now, when do it cut off?
Those
When
are
do
my
it cut
voiceovers.
off?
Let me be me. Let me be great.
Shit.
So look, what's up, JD Houston? Thank you so much for tuning into the show and always being a Facebook family. You are part of Grown Gang. Thank you, Joseph Miller. What's up,
You need to pull
Sonya?
out.
We love you right back.
Pull
What's
that
up,
out.
Linda? What's up,
It's a
Nate Smith? So Nate Smith says he was like, be led by faith, not sight.
Nate Smith?
I don't think it's Nate. It don't look like Nate.
Now wait
Smith, the
behind.
picture.
Sit on the table.
But he says you are truly one of the voices of the QC. You can never shut down
You gotta
greatness.
open it up. Though. It's a joke.
I need you to listen to
Okay,
it.
baby, I'm listening. Because she get me in trouble.
Okay.
I need y'all to
Hush.
listen to what
Okay.
these
You
people
acting
say.
real
now.
light skinned now.
Yep.
Right.
Sure am.
You can never shut down greatness. You were right, bro. God has a different plan for you.
Thank
What's
you.
up, Susie Bell? And she
Susie
tagged
Bell.
Yolanda Whiteside, which is part of the Whiteside family, so she might have tagged
Yeah,
Mrs.
I think that's Miss Whiteside cousin.
Hey Veronica. Veronica said that part. She says she loves us. We love you too, Veronica. What's up, Jersey Born? He says, I've always respected you because you had the chance to go to Hollywood, but you chose not to. So big ups. That's right.
Yeah.
Another Hollywood. We keep
Respect.
it bougetto. Bougie and ghetto over here.
Yeah.
We the Bobby and Whitney. Come on now.
Look.
And I. Okay. And so then we also have Tiffany Jones. We also have Tiffany Jones. What's up, Tiffany? She says, I was shocked when I heard the news. She was like, you're going to be missed. And she loved Grown Man Radio. What's up, Christina?
Thanks
she was
for
like,
the love.
Priest. What's up, Mama Cookie? She said, hey, Belsers. Mama Queen, Earlene Cookie. And then John C. Barnett, our foot
That's
soldier.
Queen Cookie.
Queen Cookie.
Queen Cookie, listen to me talk about your health is your wealth. Hold on before you move it on.
Okay.
And I told Queen Cookie she's 73. She stays in Ohio. She would open up for Monique when I would be on the road with her.
Oh, wow.
And I love Queen Cookie and her family, her husband. And Queen Cookie listened to me say, go watch What the Health on Netflix. And Queen Cookie
And
went-
that stopped it.
she went and watched it.
Well, Marathi had
And-
stopped. Oh, you said you told her to listen to it, or she told you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
And the next day, Queen Cookie hit me on Instagram, on Twitter, and said, Tone, I watched it, and I'm going to stop eating meat.
Yeah.
Because I'm 73 and I want that longevity, and I watched it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'll be your accountability partner. Last time she hit me, she was like, Tone, I'm on day number 23.
Oh, wow.
No meat. Please don't tell me
Right.
that you can't do something when your mind makes it up that that's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
That's what we gonna do.
That's what we gonna do.
We're not here tonight to talk about what you eat. I'm just trying to show you the power of the influence of truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it made her realize that I might have been doing something for 73 years that is not in my best interest if I'm trying to add life on. And she stopped.
She stopped.
From one day to the next and started doing her research.
Awesome.
And I love Queen Cook.
Yeah. And then also, for anybody who does want to make that transition, we have Chef Jewel here, who is the owner of ItsAlive. You can find her on Facebook.
It's alive.
It's alive, but it's all live on Instagram. It's _ all live. I know what I'm saying.
I don't know how
so she can definitely be a source of.
I don't know how this.
She could be a resource for you to help. Maybe you're blocking the
I can give you a lot.
She can be a
tips.
resource to help for if you want to do that transition.
And she can cook some meals.
And also Marathi and Latisse and Christy with Vegan Vibes.
Marathi.
They're also definitely
and Latisse
in the vegan
everything.
Community. Oh, look at this.
I gotta say this. All right, y'all. So he made a joke. You made a joke. You said, I want some tennis shoe pasta.
That's what I said. I said, you can take tennis shoes and put in the pasta.
And she put
I did just that for you.
Like, you can show them, take it to the camera so that I can see. She took and made some tennis shoe pasta.
Chef Jewel ain't nothing.
Right.
Chef Jewel. Look at this. She got
with the
tennis shoe pasta. Do you see? Boy, that's why I love her.
Right. Got to.
That's why I love her right here.
Got to.
Boy, when I get home, I'm going to eat that naked.
We tearing that up.
That's it right there.
Oh, she made that. That's for us.
Okay.
And I have a new salad that I made up.
You know it's real because you put the T on it. You said salad.
Salad.
Yes, mama. I'm putting the shoe right back like it was.
Yeah. And let me tell you, that salad is everything.
What?
It's got chickpeas, red peppers, red onion, kale, and it's got homemade tahini.
Oh, we're going to
what?
That up.
Homemade tahini as a dressing.
We're going to
olive
that
oil.
Up.
It's when I tell you that's a metabolic salad.
A metabolic. Oh, that's what I need in my body.
So you're gonna have to get up and use the bathroom.
You need some water.
I need that and metabolic salad.
He said you need some water.
You going to look at your metabolic. Look.
So look, let me finish shouting other people on Facebook.
Okay.
So John C. Barnett, what's up, family?
Can't stop thugs.
Foot soldier. Can't
True
stop a
healing under
thug.
God. I've
That's
been
right.
rolling with that boy almost 30
Christina,
years.
she says Christina Durham Smith. She says, talk that ish.
Yeah.
She was like, it's bigger than radio, my brother.
It is bigger. He's bigger.
Justin White, what's up, Justin? That's my brother from another mother. He actually, we were